My name is Christian Yearling. I am a lead programmer.
I'm one of the lead programmers.
I'm a graphics programmer.
My job is pretty much to...
I think
That's a surprisingly difficult question to answer.
it's kind of tricky to describe because the role is so different.
I make all of the stuff that allows the artists to do their jobs.
You get a machine that runs on zeros and ones to make pretty pictures. I think that's a pretty good explanation of my job.
I think Naughty Dog is unique among game development companies in that we don't tend to pay a lot of attention to your credentials or your background.
We don't look for someone that needs to have 10 years of experience and have been doing console development all their life.
They didn't care about the fact that I hadn't worked in the games industry before. They didn't care about my degree or that kind of stuff.
Foremost, it's passion.
What have you done in your free time to learn about the current techniques that are being used?
Personal projects, you need to be playing games.
Have you written a ray tracer, like a renderer, a rasterizer? Have you played around with DirectX 11? Have you played around with OpenGL?
Something that shows that you love making games, being surrounded by games, because that's what we do. For programmers, we have a three-step interview process.
So it starts out with a phone interview, and if that goes well, then you have another phone interview that's more in-depth, that involves more math, more technical questions, and lasts a little bit longer.
A lot of programmers, when they first come here, when they're interviewed, might be a little surprised that we're so focused on math. I think math is a super important aspect of all game development.
Being able to methodically and logically solve problems, that's what makes a good programmer, that's what makes the core of our team here.
New people that join us, we take them, we throw them at the deep end of the pool, say, here's the task, go with it.
I think people who need more guidance or look to a manager or a producer, those people struggle here because there's not a lot of that, but it's also what makes it fantastic to work here.
You know, it's a sort of a core skill to be able to focus on what you need to do, but also be willing to be available to help others. Everyone finds a way to strike the right balance.
You really feel like it's up to you, and it is up to you. Because the team is so small, it is up to each person. Like, one person can make a difference here.
Everyone can walk up to anyone and say, this sucks. This is not fun. Let's iterate. Let's figure out a way how we can make this fun. And for me personally, it was like getting a cold shower when I first got here.
You're surrounded by people who know more than you do, and you're just always constantly learning from them.
A lot of companies like to say that, oh yeah, we hire the best in the industry, but in here it's like, we actually, like, people here are the best in the industry.
When I first was considering coming to Naughty Dog, I talked to a colleague of mine, and he said something that I'll always remember. He said, you should really just go to the University of Naughty Dog, right? Go there to learn, to master your skills, to hone your abilities. It's just such fun to be shoulder to shoulder with giants in the industry, people who really know what they're doing. And I've been here for 8 years and I'm still learning.
I've always known that I've always wanted to work at Naughty Dog, but I've never thought I was sort of like quote-unquote ready. There's just a friend of mine mentioned that Naughty Dog always has an opening and I should try applying, and I'll be like, they won't accept me, why should I bother? And then I just did, and I got the interview, and I passed the first interview, I passed the second interview, I passed the in-person interview, and I was like, holy crap, I have a job at Naughty Dog, so just go for it, just apply, you never know.
PlayStation